Imagine a freezing cold Sunday evening in January. Your 16-month-old daughter isn't feeling well, and as both a mother and a nurse, your only thought is getting her the medicine she needs. You tell your family you'll be right back. You grab your purse. You climb into your car. It's a trip that should take less than an hour, but you never come home. The next day, your car is found sitting perfectly parked in a shopping mall parking lot. Your purse is still inside. Your personal belongings remain untouched. You are simply gone. More than 40 years later, investigators are still trying to answer one haunting question. What happened between home and the pharmacy? Good evening. I'm Marcus Hayes, and tonight on Case Files After Dark, we are uncovering a chilling, deeply perplexing cold case from right here in Wake County, a mystery that has remained frozen in time since the winter of 1984. This is the disappearance of Sandra Kay Ross. To understand the haunting nature of this mystery, we have to travel back more than 40 years to the winter of 1984. 31-year-old Sandra Kay Ross was a devoted wife, loving mother, and respected nurse supervisor. Her life centered around caring for others, both professionally and at home. Sandra lived with her family in the quiet town of Apex, North Carolina. It was the evening of Sunday, January 8, 1984. The weather was bitterly cold, and inside the house, Sandra's 16-month-old daughter wasn't feeling well. Wanting to pick up medicine and a few supplies to help her daughter through the night, Sandra decided to make a quick trip to the pharmacy. She bundled up, said goodbye to her husband, climbed into her blue Chevrolet, and drove toward Cary Village Mall, a busy shopping center located near Walnut Street and Southeast Maynard Road. It was the kind of errand thousands of parents make every day. No one imagined it would be the last time Sandra would ever be seen. As the evening turned into night, Sandra still hadn't returned home. Hours passed. Concern quickly turned into panic. By the following morning, her family contacted law enforcement. It didn't take investigators long to locate Sandra's blue Chevrolet in the parking lot of Cary Village Mall. What they found only deepened the mystery. The vehicle was parked normally. There were no obvious signs of a struggle. Sandra's purse remained inside the car, along with her identification and personal belongings. Everything she would have needed if she intended to leave voluntarily had been left behind. Detectives interviewed employees, checked stores throughout the shopping center, and searched for anyone who may have seen Sandra that evening. But investigators found no confirmed evidence that Sandra had entered any of the stores. As the investigation unfolded, detectives began considering the possibility that whatever happened to Sandra may have occurred somewhere between her parked car and the storefront. Then, she simply vanished. Local investigators, assisted by the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, launched an extensive search. Wooded areas surrounding the shopping center were examined. Witnesses were interviewed. Sandra's personal and professional life was carefully reviewed. Investigators uncovered no evidence that Sandra had reason to disappear voluntarily or that she was involved in criminal activity. By every account, she was a respected nurse, devoted wife, and caring mother. But despite months of investigation, detectives found no trace of Sandra. As years turned into decades, Wake County continued to grow. The Cary Village Mall eventually became Cary Town Center before ultimately being demolished to make way for the future Epic Games campus. Today, thousands of people drive past that location every day, unaware that one of North Carolina's oldest missing person mysteries began there more than 40 years ago. Sandra has never been found. No suspect has ever been publicly identified, and no one has ever been charged. The baby girl, who was lying in her crib with a fever that January night, is now a grown woman. She has spent nearly her entire life without her mother. Sandra's family has endured more than 4 decades of unanswered questions, birthdays, holidays, and milestones marked by an empty place that should have been filled. Investigators have never closed Sandra's case. They continue to believe someone may have seen something that night, even if they didn't realize its importance at the time. Someone may remember a suspicious vehicle. Someone may remember an unusual conversation. Someone may know exactly what happened after Sandra left home that winter evening. Sandra Kay Ross left home to care for her sick child. She never returned. The shopping mall where her car was discovered no longer exists, but the mystery surrounding her disappearance remains. Somewhere, someone knows what happened after Sandra Ross left home that winter night. The question is, will they ever come forward? If you or anyone you know has information regarding the disappearance of Sandra Kay Ross on January 8, 1984, please get in touch with the Cary Police Department at 919-4694012 or Wake County Crime Stoppers at 919-8287-867. What do you think happened that cold January evening? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm Marcus Hayes, and this is Case Files After Dark. Stay safe out there, North Carolina.